Let's look at how to add a blank page, or how to add blank pages in a website. You could be having your website, but you feel like in between the two pages you want to add, or after a certain page you want to add another blank page for your other purposes. You may not follow the inbuilt, but here you are going to put, and you start afresh to design on to a blanker, a blanker document or a blank page. So the simplest processes will be that we go to follow into the right procedures by going to home. Then you open Microsoft Publisher through the start menu button. Then from there you continue to open up the websites. Upon opening the website, it will be easier for one to be able. So in here we go to websites. Upon websites, so you may load the one that is appropriate to you. Upon loading the one that is appropriate to you, you will get the desirable pages that you want. In here, let's pick just one page, or let's pick two. Then we say OK. When we load them, we shall see that we have got our pages. We have got the two pages as indicated down here, 1 and 2. Now we can continue to change the way those pages might be looking. You can continue to interchange them accordingly. You could start making the changes accordingly on what you may wish uh, to name onto your website. You can continue, do whatever that you may feel very important. So you can look for those desirable colors of your choice while trying to design your items. So you can render to continue. Then in here, upon reaching, you can decide to change whatever you may feel like. Then you can go to insert page. When you go to insert page, then so you can continue to have your staffs to continue to do whatever that you may. Here you can instead of picking a page here, you can just say mm, add link to navigate bars. Then you can come to more. Here you can number of pages that you may wish to add. You may say that I want to add like 2 or 3. Then where after or before, you can say after the second or before. Then what do you want to insert? I want to insert a blank page or blanker pages. So in here, if you want to insert a blank page, if you want to create one text box on each page, duplicate all objects on the page. But here our intention is to insert a blank page. So upon this, you can just say okay. So we had the 2 pages, 1, 2, and then we have got the third one. So here, this is another page that is blank that is linked between about us. The first one shows home. This the two here they are showing about us. So this one is linked to the first page. When you try to navigate through this page, you will see that it has nothing on it. You have to just come and start building items on it. So these are the processes of how one can insert or enable the insertion of a blanker page. So those are some of the simple processes one can as well try to embrace while trying to develop, let's say, trying to develop a blanker page. So if you want to have such items also uh, being added onto your page, so those are the simple ways one can use, and then you come up with such a page that can act as a blank page that follows mm, that may follow that may follow your your newly created or the one that you had already uh, done with. So you can continue to have other developments done onto your 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 system. So briefly, those are some of the simple processes one can pass through while trying to come up with uh, something of the sort. So you may preferably design whatever that you may feel like onto your blank page which is linked onto your about us page. So this one will be given a title because it's a link. You just come back here, then you give it a title, it is a link that you have just added. You can just come back, then you can rename it by giving it maybe master art page. Now you have linked this page to our other pages that you had picked before. So briefly, those are some of the simple processes of how one can insert uh, the other pages and be allocated them or connect or linked to your website or your web pages. Briefly, that is it for now. We can end there.